And Balmain defending the southern end, and Cronulla defending the northern end, or this very pretty river end of the ground. It's a delightful setting for rugby league here at Leichhardt Oval. And there's almost the first mistake of the afternoon. In fact, it is a mistake. The touch judge puts his flag up, and that really is going to put a bit of pressure on the Balmain side. Russell Gardner, as that ball bounced, incredible thing of football. You saw the way that bounced so precariously for Russell Gardner, and then he picked it up, but overbalanced, put his foot on the line. So Cronulla are going to go into an attacking position very early on. Got the ball. Now that's Speechley. And Speechley immediately putting the ball along the ground. Eddinghausen can't tow it through. And just as well for Balmain that Davidson dived on that loose ball. But if Eddinghausen had got some training for someone like Howard Kendall, that could have easily been a Cronulla try.
Well, it's a great anticipation move there, David. Cronulla on the first tackle. Straight the scrum win and electing to take the kick. And it nearly caught Balmain napping there.
And now we're going to see a penalty.
A little bit robust there, Gavin Miller. More or less a warning on the run from referee Nick Stone.
Well, that takes the pressure off Balmain a bit. I'm just wondering though, Mike, would you have immediately put the grubber kick in or settled play down for 1 or 2 before attempting it the way Speechley did with Cronulla? Certainly with the pressure on Balmain in the opening seconds.
Well, yes, David, but any Jack Gibson coach side, they're always coming up with something new, and as I say, it really did deserve a try. It caught the Balmain side napping. They really were at 6s and 7s.
Now taking it up this time, that's Sinclair. Bruce Sinclair, who's played just about everywhere in the Balmain pack so far this year. Just keep an eye on the red-headed 5'8" from Cronulla. You'll see him do a power of work this afternoon. Does a lot of tackling, and most of it right round the ankles. Neal. Out it comes now from Pearce. It comes back to Neal. Neal, 32 metres out from the Cronulla line. Last tackle against Balmain. Hemsley's a dummy half. Now that's Elias. He's going to put the kick up high in the air, coming down on the quarter line. Docking, waiting. So is Quinn. Conlon goes high. Comes off Conlon to Neal. Now the ball's gone loose. And, oh, gee, what about that for uncertainty? They finished up with it, Cronulla. But for a moment it looked as if they didn't know what was going on. David Hatch was standing there looking at the ball, saying, am I allowed to touch it or not?
Well, it was obviously confused, the referee.
Oh! Head-high tackle against Hemsley. He's off.
He's gone.
Kerry Hemsley has been sent off. As Quinn came back on the inside, and Hemsley, the outstretched arm, and that really is going to put all the pressure on Balmain now. Look at this. Oh! Didn't miss.
Well, David, it's going to be one of those things at the judiciary again. Did his arm hit the shoulder area, then slip up? Well, he's not too pleased. And you'd think that the players would, well, realise that referees are fully aware of this. You saw him shake his head there. And it gets back down to that old chestnut. They'll sit and watch the video on Monday night, should we say Tuesday night.
Well, let's go down to the sideline because it wasn't all that far away from me. And what was your view of it?
It was right in front of me, David, and you know, it was one hell of a tackle, and he wasn't very pleased with that, that's for sure.
Well, there you see. I think you'll probably find that Hemsley's arm contacted the ball first.
Well, now it's 13 on 12, and they're playing the ball forward here through Diamond. He slipped that pass away, taking it down the centre is Hillier, and he's got it 35 metres out from Balmain's line. Docking from Miller, it comes away to Quinn, back to Miller, out wide it goes to Speechley. It was into the gap, but he's knocked it on. Hard luck for Cronulla, good football, they really did work that well, but Speechley had got into the gap, just didn't quite grab hold of that ball as Gale put him a little bit off balance as well. And there's Gary Schofield, sporting one of those new style haircuts. And now Docking's got it out wide to Coleman. Coleman for the corner. Cronulla are in. Glenn Coleman scores.
Well, that really was great play. And once again, we caught Balmain napping. They're probably still shocked by the loss of Hemsley being sent from the field.
As Watson's coming in to attempt the extras, and it's going to go away to the left. And Davidson came in off the wing. I think he might have been the one that collided with Docking there, but it did leave a great big hole for Glenn Coleman to go over and score his 9th try. Cronulla with the ball just outside their own quarter line. Now that's Staines. Staines in a great big hole. He's up to the halfway line. Good defence from Pearce from behind, chopped him down. And also there was Gale. Last tackle against Cronulla. Miller decides to go on his own. Miller still going. Gavin Miller. The ball comes away to Hatch. Now it goes to Wilson. Wilson for the corner. Pushes off Neil. Wilson dives and scores.
That was a brilliant try by the Sharks. And believe you me, David, I was saying it early in the piece, that just wide of the rucks, Balmain is shot to pieces. Both centres are moving up far too quick, and it was a great run here by the hooker. Miller, step inside. Now this guy's supposed to be finished as a running footballer. There we saw Jack coming in very hard indeed. Good play by Wilson. Took the tackle, dived at the right time. Brilliant try. Now watch for the Balmain defence. See, there's the gap. There's only a forward out there. Sirenan was easily broken. There's the centre looking and say, what have I got here? Once again, we see the wingman being pulled in, John Davidson. He's probably having nightmares about this cover defence, and a great try.
And so Alan Wilson, who in recent weeks has been the height of much discussion between North and Cronulla over an alleged approach. As Watson moves in, that looks to be pretty good off the boot. He's got it. What a great kick. And Cronulla are leading by 10 points to 0, and Gavin Miller is laying down the law out there, trying to encourage the Sharks to go on with it from here. And who would have thought that they would be leading by 10 points to 0 after the way they played last week against St George. A revitalised Shark outfit, and they're going to give plenty of bite this afternoon. There's Quinn, and that's Wilson, the try scorer. And the ball's gone loose. Hatch is back there to clean it up as it comes away now to Hillier. And referee says it was a knockback. Could have easily been ruled as a knock-on. Diamond running it away. He hasn't been a well man in recent weeks. In fact, spent 3 days in hospital last week. A stomach complaint. Speechley, good kick in the end, and coming through, Ettinghausen's got it. Ettinghausen, the dummy. He can't find support. The pass has gone loose. I think Docking almost got that back, but Balmain has got it through Gale, and Gale's going to be penalised for that, or is he? No, it's against Docking.
Well, it's obviously Stone asked him to move himself away so he could play the ball. Here we see it here. They're laying all over the man. Tries to get away. Well,
Gale could have been pinged for it as well.
Well, he probably should have been, but referee Stone was Johnny on the spot. He's got a warning, there's Gale.
The season's leading point scorer, Ross Conlon, moves in. There's his first kick of the afternoon, and he's got it. Look at that, right over the back. He would have got that from halfway. 2 points to Balmain. They're on the scoreboard. Miller a dummy half, blindsided, comes away to Speechley. The little kick in behind the defence. Ettinghausen picked it up and scored. What a try.
It isn't often you have to use the word brilliant, but I'm going to certainly use it for this time. They knew exactly what was going to happen. And as we were saying earlier, David, they're electing to keep this ball alive, but what a beautiful kick through. No doubt about it, he was onside. The speed there, and he caught both Gardner and Jack napping, but good play by the 5'8", Michael Speechley. Beautiful kick, it bounces nice, but it's the speed that gets him there. Great try.
And what a big week it's been for the Sharks, having to overcome last week's shock loss to St George. Of course, 3 of their younger brigade, Andrew Ettinghausen, who just scored that try, Craig Diamond and Michael Porter. As in comes Watson. It's very high. What a great kick. 2 more points to Cronulla. 16 points to 2. The Sharks are leading the Tigers. And now Cronulla with another chance. Here comes Docking. Docking over the quarter line. Sirenan won't catch him. And Jonathan Docking scores.
And fully deserved indeed. And you can point the finger at Gary Jack. Why, oh why, these coaches insist at the halfway line that fullbacks stand up in the play is beyond me. He drew Jack. Where's the fullback? He's gone. See you later. And this guy can motor. I just cannot believe that coaches continue to bring the fullback up at the scrum base. Watch it. Easy. See you later, Gary. Miles wide, and once again, well, you could have driven 4 double-decker buses through that gap. No cover, nothing there at all. And you can safely say, the smile, the try, that seals it.
Here's Watson's kick, a lot lower and wider across the face. He certainly didn't strike that as well as those two great kicks that he put over from the sideline. And so Cronulla are running away with this. They're leading Balmain by 20 points to 2. Hello, Darwin. Of course, many people up in the Northern Territory watching this afternoon. And I hope the weather up there is as nice as it is here at Leichhardt Oval. As Conlon restarts the match and Docking takes it on the full in the in-goal area before giving it away to Diamond. Well, that's 2 tries now that we've seen come from scrum wins. The first one against the head. The second one, Speechley again. Very much involved as Cronulla making another big raid through Miller. Eddinghausen over the halfway. He's away from Jack. Eddinghausen putting the kick in. Coming through quickly is Staines. Also there is Quinn. Staines and Wayne Pearce going for the ball together. It's in the in-goal area and Quinn scores. Try to Cronulla.
This is becoming an embarrassment. Tremendous play, but once again a missed tackle way downfield. Paul Sirenen made a feeble attempt on the hooker Gavin Miller. You'll see the ball coming back inside here. Now just watch this ball go out. There's Miller. That's a bad attempt. Now this guy, as I said earlier, he's got no speed. They said he's played too long in England. This guy's got plenty of speed. He realised Jack's got him covered. Beautiful kick. Michael O'Connor would be pleased with a kick like that. And poor Wayne Pearce tried his best. Good thinking by the halfback, Ronnie Quinn. Didn't panic, but oh dearie me. There's 3-4 Balmain players. Now watch this. This is awful. No one at home. Where's the centres? Miller says I'm clear. Jack's got it all to do. He's got him sized up, but good thinking by the young centre. Great kick inside. And this Staines. Now there you see Pearce, professional foul, tried to get away with it, and Quinn great.
So here's Watson from right in front, 10 metres out, bang, stab, 2 more points to the Sharks, and Cronulla are leading Balmain by 26 points to 2. And so Cronulla are going to go in at half-time with a commanding lead. 5 seconds left in the first half.
Well, let's just watch this. Now, this is the first time that Elias has really injected himself into the game. He's so surprised, and so are the Balmain players. Oh, he's gone through a gap, they say.
There it is. Siren goes at half-time. Scotty Gale just shakes his head, and I think that says it all. The Balmain fans booing the Tigers from the field. I don't think any team ever deserves to be booed from the field by their fans. They should wake up. Cronulla are leading at half-time by 26 points to 2. Wayne Pearce, I think that says it all.
Foxtel broadband is seriously fast. Like a cat. Not this cat. Now that you can bring your own modem, switching has never been easier. Just call 135 704.
With Sportsbet's new Super Fantasy Soccer app, you can win a share in 500 grand. So we only had enough left for Jimmy Trahill to promote it.
It's really good.
Download the app now and play for free from Sportsbet. Gamble responsibly.
Fame. Fame.
Fame, the new feminine fragrance by Paco Rabanne.
The Barbecues Galore Black Friday deals are now on. Up to 50% off big brand barbecues. Up to 50% off barbecue accessories and backyard essentials. And up to 50% off outdoor furniture and heating. Hurry, don't miss out. Only at Barbecues Galore.
Nespresso Virtuo. No barista required. Make your coffee with a double shot with just 1 Nespresso capsule. For a limited time, enjoy a special offer on selected Virtuo machines. Visit Nespresso for details. Nespresso.
With Sportsbet's new Super Fantasy Soccer app, you can win a share in 500 grand. So we only had enough left for Jimmy Trahill to promote it.
It's really good.
Download the app now and play for free from Sportsbet. Gamble responsibly.
There's nothing like cricket. It's sunshine, snags, samosas, slip, slop, slap. Bring your mates, your mob, your yaya, your nonna, your nani. Zinc on the lips, hands on the hips. Heroes. How's that? Hot days. Oh, where's the shade? The worrying, the winning, the wishing you were here. It's old friends, new friends, staying till the end. It's cricket, and there's nothing like it.
Stop her!
You and me.
What's actually happening? What are they hiding? We need to go.
Alice, go!
This is my life.
Don't worry, darling. Express release available now in Foxtel Store.
You find that the truth gets a bit more complicated as you get older.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wise Old Wizard Man.
Upright. New episodes Tuesdays 8:30 on Fox Showcase. Or watch all episodes now on demand.
The whistle blows and there's the restart with Cronulla leading Balmain at half-time by 26 points to 2 as Diamond takes it up for the Sharks. Of course, in the second half, Cronulla defending that southern end of the ground and Balmain the northern end. And Balmain with it all in front of them. Great to have Steve Mortimer with us this afternoon on the Rugby League program. Of course, Canterbury take on West tomorrow at Arana Park. As Jack has knocked that ball backwards, he's going to take it up towards the halfway line. So let's go down to the sideline now and find out what happened at half-time. I'm wondering whether the Balmain room was very vibrant or whether it was all silence.
Thanks, David. Yes, interesting to note, just before, just after half-time, sorry, as the teams left the field, I've never heard a crowd abuse and boo a team the way this Leichhardt Oval crowd booed and abused Balmain players. It was absolutely horrific. And the players had to stand there and cop it and walk off. And I was interested to note that inside the room, it was shut. It was closed doors to everyone. Normally there are reserve grade.
Here's Jamie Davidson. Oh, he got a bad knock too after he put that kick in. Michael Neal's almost got it back. Elias has it. Elias has passed to Gale and Gale's in. The Tigers have got back in the opening minute of the second half. After Jamie Davidson made a great run down that right flank, his kick on the infield, in the end after Neal missed it, Elias got it. He spotted Scotty Gale and he scores. It's Cronulla 26, Balmain 6.
Well, they've kept the ball alive. It's obvious what their coach has told them. We've got to get spinning it. We've got to try to keep it alive. And this is one of the few players on the Balmain side that's been in there. Conlon, it's a beautiful ball out wide. And Jamie Davidson, now he gets collected here. Now this is good refereeing. Now he could have given a penalty here. And there you see Stone saying, play on. And even Gale had to look at the referee.
He got the 2 points there, Ross Conlon. And so now Cronulla leading Balmain by 26 points to 8. On the quarter line, it's Sinclair, a dummy half. It comes away to Neal. Now that's Clark. Clark going straight down the centre. And he's tackled only about 10 metres out from Cronulla's line. Last tackle, this will be a kick or will it? Blindside, it comes to Conlon. Away it goes to Hanrahan. Hanrahan's got it back to Seranen and Seranen will score. The Tigers are back in business. Try the big Paul Seranen.
There we see Conlon switching into it. He called the play. Stepped in back Hanrahan as he hit the deck. He got it alive. And the power of this man takes him over.
There's the kick. It looks pretty good. Oh, what a good kick. Very good kick from Ross Conlon. So Cronulla are leading Balmain by 26 points to 14. Only 16 metres out. It comes away to Michael Neal. Neal throws the dummy on his own. He's still going. Crunching defence from Cronulla. Only 9 metres away. It comes away now to Gale. It comes to Conlon. Away it goes to Pearce. Well, it goes to Hanrahan and he's in. What a great comeback by the Tigers. Hanrahan scores the try in the corner. It's 26 points to 18 with the kick to come. 23 metres out. Conlon moves in. There's the kick. He struck it pretty well. He's got it. Oh, what fabulous goal kicking we've seen from Conlon and Watson. And it's now 26 points to 20 in favour of the Sharks. And we've still got 24 and a half minutes to play. in their drive towards the top three. A pass out wide, beautifully picked up by Hanrahan. Jamie Davidson for the corner. He comes to McGaw. He's got away from McGaw, but finishing the tackle off is Docking. Again, lovely football from Hanrahan. As again it comes from Jack. Away it goes to Gale. Last tackle, this is against Balmain. It's loose. Gale got it, and Gale scored. What a try!
I just don't believe this, David. What a great fight back. They've had all the possession, but full credit to them. They've utilised it. They've kept it going. And he saw the opportunity. I don't know how old that young kid is, but he'll remember this game for a long, long time, because his father will continue to tell him year in and year out. Beautiful play. He saw that there was no one at home. Where's the sweeper, my friend? He gets the bounce, slides over for a vital try. Beautiful kick, but let's not forget the build-up towards this position. He gets a lucky bounce, slides with it. No doubt about a second movement. Momentum took him over. And it's Cronulla's turn to be on the rack.
Well, if Conlon converts this, it will be 26 all. As he comes in, there's the kick, he's got it. And so it's Balmain 26, Cronulla 26. And we've still got 20 minutes of football left. And so Balmain, in the opening 20 minutes of the second half, have scored 4 converted tries. I'm just wondering, though, with all the possession Balmain have had, just how much this has taken. Now, there's a penalty right in front of the posts against Scotty Gale. And Watson will come up and bang this over and give Cronulla the lead again, one would think. So Sean Watson from right in front of the post, the chance to put the Sharks back in front. He struck it well, it's 2 points, and so Cronulla have gone back into the lead. With 18 and a half minutes left, Cronulla leading Balmain 28 points to 26. And this game really has gone with possession. Cronulla had it all in the first half. Balmain have had it all in the second half. As Sirinen has it, and Speechley round his legs. Conlon, back it comes to Neil. Neil in a bit of space. He's got John Davidson in support. Davidson up towards the halfway line. Back it comes to Scotty Gale. Gale inside Speechley, over the halfway line. Trying to get away from Docking. He's got the pass away. That's Elias. Lovely pass comes to Hanrahan. Hanrahan for the corner. Coleman giving chase, and so is Eddinghausen. Hanrahan is taken by Eddinghausen. A metre out. Magnificent cover defence. McGaw was there as well. And now Jack's been pushed into touch, and there's going to be a penalty though. It's against McGaw, an infringement in the play of the ball. But
let's see this tackle again, David. This could well be the reason why Cronulla grabbed the points. A great break by the centre, who has come to life in the second half.
So Jack has it after Cronulla, kick it downfield. He gets away from Diamond. He's got it away to Jamie Davidson, who's gone without it. And Speechley picks it up for Cronulla. And another opportunity has gone out the window. But what an amazing game of football as Dan Staines is in space. And he's tackled by Jack. 11 metres Balmain side of halfway. Miller gets it. Blindside it comes to Docking. Docking goes on his own. He's got it almost down to the quarter line. He's 27 metres out from Balmain's line. As Miller gets it from dummy half, it goes to Quinn and away to Staines. And Staines goes down the centre before he's tackled by Sirinen. Only 2 points in it. Cronulla 28, Balmain 26 as Diamond gets it. Tried the little pirouette, spin and turn and passed the ball to Watson, but well read by Jamie Davidson. Last tackle, Miller gets it. Miller puts that kick into the in-goal area, going back as Gary Jack, and he takes it on the full safely.
Craig Diamond leaving the field for Cronulla, replaced by Scott Freestone for his second stint in this very exciting game.
So the ball comes out Cronulla's way. Now Speechley sends it back on the run round to Quinn. Out wide it comes to McGaw. McGaw goes on his own. Back it comes to Quinn. Quinn standing, darting, looking for the break. Can't get through though. That was Crooks across there in good cover. He broke quickly from that scrum. Docking from dummy half. Finds Gregory. Gregory's brought down only 32 metres out though from that Balmain line. Docking, Staines. And Staines goes down the centre, tackled by Sinclair and Neil, almost on the Balmain quarter line. Docking from dummy half, and Docking is tackled only about 17 or 18 metres out. Less than 5 minutes left in the match as Freestone goes on his own. Freestone's got that one away. Hatch has picked it up, looking like an Arapaho Indian. As Speechley got it away to Eddinghausen. Eddinghausen will score. That's the game. Great try, Andrew Eddinghausen. And Michael Speechley has thrown that magnificent pass. He has had an outstanding match, Speechley. He's popped up passes everywhere in the first half. Cronulla ran onto them and scored the tries, and Ettinghausen has put the Sharks away. Watson with the kick to come, but that should secure the Winfield Cup points for the Sharks.
It certainly should, David, and a beautiful try here. The halfback combination have played very well, but Speechley, a beautiful pass. And as we saw in the first half from Balmain, they've left a lot of gaps. They didn't in the second half, right up until this point. But full credit to the Sharks, they've kept the ball alive. Balmain expecting the Sharks to just play it tight, hope to hang on to those 2 vital points. But this guy says no. When you've got a guy with this class and speed, look at him accelerate in for the corner, and isn't that great?
Michael Speechley this afternoon has had a lot to do with this Cronulla win.
Certainly has, David, the halfbacks, but there's been a lot of heroes.
There's the kick from Watson. It's away. So Jack Gibson probably hoping the 3 minutes go very quickly as Gale has lost that ball. And Quinn picks it up for Cronulla. That might have been Balmain's last chance. Now Balmain have got it though. 6 to go, says the referee as well. As Sinclair gets up, plays the ball. Elias, Pearce. We've got about a minute and a half left in the game. Has taken up as Crooks. Away it comes to Sirinen. Sirinen can't get that pass away. Gregory over the top doing the tackling. And he's had a mighty game since he came on to replace Errol Hillier. Now the ball's gone loose and McGaw has it for Cronulla. Away it comes to Miller. Midway, half and quarter line, inside Cronulla's territory. Miller can hardly get to his feet. It's been that sort of game.
Certainly has, David, and all these players deserve all the accolades. I know it was a poor performance by the Balmain Tigers at half-time. They were jeered by their fans, but they burst back onto the scene. They levelled the scores. But I think on the day, you couldn't deny that Cronulla were by far the better side and
Miller
fully deserved to take the 2 points.
Speechley looked to his left that time, and every one of his outside supports had crept about 3 or 4 metres in front of him, expecting the kick. Now this is the last tackle. Watson has it, and Watson puts that ball, which comes off the side of the boot, out a metre inside Balmain's territory, right in front of the scoreboard. And this definitely will be Balmain's last chance. I'd say less than 30 seconds left in the match.
Well, here you see Balmain getting formed very quickly, and Cronulla will take their time. And there's Gavin Miller, the old man out there on the field, taking his time.
In fact, that was a knock-on by Cronulla, but they've got the ball anyway, Balmain, so it doesn't make any difference as it comes away to Jack, and Jack sends it all through the dummy to Conlon. He slips it away to Neil. Neil gains his balance again well as it comes to Pearce. Now Pearce running across field, pops it up for Schofield. Now Schofield can't get much more than the halfway line as the full-time siren goes. The end of one of the most incredible games of rugby league that we'll see in 1987. Cronulla Sutherland take the 2 Winfield Cup competition points by defeating Balmain 32 points to 26 after they'd led 26 points to 2 at half-time. A staggering game of football, one really in the end which Cronulla probably deserved to get there by just the narrowest of margins. But you can't take anything away from Balmain, who came back in that second half and at one stage drew level at 26 apiece after they'd scored 4 converted tries in just 19 minutes. So there's the details of the match. For Cronulla, 32 points, Ettinghausen 2 tries, Coleman, Wilson and Docking 1 each. And also Ronnie Quinn, of course, finishing off that try after the kick ahead. Watson, 4 goals, including 2 from the touchline. And for Balmain, Scott Gale scored 2 tries and 1 each to Sirinen and Hanrahan. And Ross Conlon kicked 5 goals, and he also popped a couple over from the sideline. The goal kicking was one of the features of the game, but in the end, the Cronulla Sharks stay in the race for the final 5 by defeating Balmain 32 points to 26.